Addy Paul, or it's easy to call me Miss P or Miss Addy. Either way, you can call me whichever. I've been called Miss P in kindergarten. I once owned the daycare, and all the kids called me Miss Addy. All the parents called me Miss Addy. So this is me. It's Miss P or Miss Addy. So guess what, guys? Or guess what, girls and gals and guys? So guess what? Today we're going to learn how to write, because guess what? When I was in kindergarten a few months ago, I got the opportunity to spend time helping our kindergartners to write. And so it's not just that our kindergartners were writing. It went through so many different aspects, because when I went to middle school and I dealt with fifth graders and sixth graders and seventh graders, many of our kids still had difficulties writing. And while we may say, oh, our kids don't know how to write, when I grew up, penmanship was mandatory. It was compulsory that we learned how to write. So as we go through this process, I am going to share with you writing exercises. We will start with first printing, and then we'll write our uppercase and lowercase letters. We'll transition into words, small words, and in the process of doing all that, we learn to pronounce words and spell. So this is really supposed to be a fun activity. I hope you can join me. I hope you can follow along with me as we go on this journey of learning how to write properly. So these are my dry erase markers that I ordered. This is my dry erase board, and these are my dry erase erasers. I'm going to try them for the first time. I don't know whether they're going to work. If they don't work, guess what? I'm going to have to reorder them again on Amazon, and then we're going to. So I'm going to open up my eraser. There are two little cute erasers in there. I don't know how powerful they are, how well they work, but I'm going to try them. We have our different dry erase markers. Again, I have not even tried them, so I don't know how good they are, but we're certainly going to try them, okay? So now that we have our dry erase marker, let's see how that works. I'm just going to do a little smidget to see how it works. Oh, it works well. We have a nice, and let's see how our eraser works. Does it work? Oh, it works perfectly. So this is our dry erase. And so I got the dry erase board with the lines, see the straight lines and the dotted lines. So each one is where we're going to write in between. So each one is, this is a skipper line, this is another line, this is another line, and this is, so this guides us on how we form our letters. But before we do anything, the very first thing I want to do with you is, as I open this, I think one of the things that we have to focus on is how do we form our lines. So first we're going to work on lines, and the first line I want to form is a line that starts at the top here and it stops there. So if you have a dry erase marker, we're going to form a line, and the line goes from top to bottom. We're going to have another one here and another one here, and we're going to start at the top, go through the dotted line, and we're going to do this. We have another one here, another one here, and we come all the way down. Boys and girls, are you following along with me? Same thing, one here, and we come all the way down. And so we're going to form this one line all the way down. Okay, we're going to do this all the way down. We're going to go up and down, because a lot of our letters begin that way. Up and down, 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 until we get to the end of it. So if we put the arrow shows that we are going up and down. We start here and we go. So we start here, our arrow, we come down and we go this way. So this shows that we are going up and down. Now, if we want to go the other way, we want to do it the other way. So what we go, sometimes when we start our letters, we have to start at the bottom and we have to go to the top. Again, we start on our red line, we go up. We start on our red line, dot here, and we go up. Sometimes you have to do lines like that. So if I put my arrow, we start here and we go this way. We start here and we go this way. All right? Same thing. So we do the same thing here. We go up. We go up. We start in the bottom. We go up. And another thing, you see how I'm holding? Another thing, one of the things that we have, I've seen a lot of people, even not just little children, even like middle school kids, sometimes even high school kids, they tend to hold their pencil in this manner. And I would just like to tell you that, you know, while, you know, people have different ways of holding it, a better way to hold it is to, when you have it, you put your middle finger, then your index finger to hold it, and then your thumb to guide it. So the finger keeps it stable, your thumb guides it, and then your middle finger is where the pencil sits on. So it never really moves around. If we put it that way, sometimes you can't quite see what we're doing, because I see kids holding their pick. And if you hold it like this, I see kids holding it like this too. I see some friends of mine holding it like this. It's kind of difficult to draw a line, you see. It's very difficult to maneuver your pencil, and then you can't really, you tend to write a little bit lighter when you hold it that way. And I've seen it in the classroom on many occasions. Okay, and so when we hold it this way again, it's like really putting it in the space of what we're doing. And so we can't, again, look at this, it's although we can draw the line, but it's difficult to maneuver. And what you really want to do is to maneuver your, you know, make it easier for you. So because when you have it this way, you can pretty much see what you're doing. You don't have to turn your page or anything like that. So this is the way. So I'm just going to erase these lines here that we saw when I was doing it a different way. Oh, this is a pretty nice dry erase board. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Isn't that good? We're going to continue. It's again, you see, we hold our pencil, we put it here, we start it, we rest our pencil on our middle finger, we hold it, we guide it with our, if you look at it from this angle, you guide it with this finger, and then you bring your thumb down on it. So you have these three things where you can, so you see it's steady, it's sturdy. And so we do one line so, and one line up, because we're doing lines, right? One line up from bottom to top, and we try to make it as straight as possible. In the beginning, you may not be able to make it as straight, but this one is not straight. See, even me has difficulties with it sometimes. But as we do it more and more, we're going to become better at that aspect of it. All right, so now that we've done our lines going up and down and up and down and down and up, see, up, down, down, up. We have the same vertical line. These are vertical lines. What do? We also want to draw our horizontal. So horizontal means it's going from side to side. Vertical means you're going up and down. So our horizontal line, I'm going to draw the horizontal line. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to kind of make a dot to show. This is one. I'm going to do one on that also, two, and I'm going to do a horizontal line on this. So friends, if you have your dry erase board, you can follow. So you can start here, and we go straight across. This is a horizontal line. Sometimes when we form our letters, we will have to form a horizontal lines. And as we form our letters, I will show you when we're forming horizontal lines. So these are three horizontal lines. Again, our horizontal line starts here, and we go across. Let's do a straight line across, and we put our arrow. We start here and we go across. So let's try another one. If we start here, we can go straight. Again, look at the way that I hold my pencil, or if you have a pencil, this is a marker, dry erase marker. We go across again, just above the dotted line. On the dotted line, we draw one, and below the dotted line, we draw another one. And the thing is, let's try to keep it as straight as you can. All right, let's try it again. We take our dotted line, we draw one line here, we have another one here, and then we have one more here. So we have 3 dotted lines, and we're going to continue throughout drawing. We take our pens or pencil if you have. We take our dry erase marker, we draw it here, and we draw it here. And if you're not doing it too straight, don't be afraid to erase. For instance, let's suppose I want to erase this one because I'll say, that one wasn't too straight. I can nicely erase. Always get a pencil with an eraser so you can always erase, especially when you start writing. When you become better, you can always use ink, and you can write much more clearly with ink. And again, we continue. See, we have some really good vertical lines, and we have some wonderful horizontal lines, okay? And we can do some more practice with our vertical lines. I'm going to give you some time. So if you have your dry erase board, you can do a little bit more practice. Do a vertical line here. Do a vertical line there. We can do a horizontal line here. A horizontal line here, a horizontal line here, more vertical lines here. We can do a vertical line going up and down. See, this one is a little crooked right there. Even me, I'm, human. This one's a little bit crooked. Let's straighten that up. So when you take it from bottom to top, sometimes it can be a little bit deceptive. And if you want to do another one, bottom to top, you can do another one here, bottom to top, and then we can go across with our lines. Same thing, a horizontal line here, another horizontal line here, another horizontal line here. We continue writing, and we continue writing. All right, and we continue with our horizontal line, which goes from side to side. All right, and again, if we have to do our arrow, it starts here and we start here and we go across and we put our arrow. Arrow means the direction the line is going in. And we continue. More vertical lines. One down. We can do one up. We can do one down. We can do one up. We can do more horizontal lines here. One line here. One line here. One line here. We can again do a vertical line, a vertical line, a vertical line. All right, so today that's what we're focusing on, vertical and horizontal. So you're going to get the time to do as much as you want. You can do whichever you want. Now is your time to practice. You can do, if you have your notebook, you can do the same thing, but I would strongly urge you to get a notebook. Moms and dads, get a notebook for them that has those lines. You see the dotted line. There's a reason, because these lines are going to be very important when it comes time to forming letters. And we form it here. And oh, you can also do a short one, like here to there. See, these are short lines. We can do the same thing. We can go up with it. We can go up with it. We can form the vertical line, the horizontal line, sorry, on the line itself, like so. We can form it on the line itself, like this. And we can form another one on the line itself, like this. All right. We can do a short vertical line. We can go down and up with it. We can come up and down with it. We can go up and down with it. We can do the long one here. We can do another long one the other direction, and we can do some more horizontal lines, horizontal lines, horizontal lines, horizontal, vertical line, vertical line, vertical line. And that's what we're going to focus on. So if you have your book, you can go ahead and practice. I do have a wonderful book for that you can practice, a book of uh, for practicing your the way to write. So this is Miss Addy's lesson for today. I hope all of you you've gotten the opportunity to look at this again. Remember, when we take our pencil to write, just a quick recap. When we have our pencil, we bring it here. If you want to start, hold it like this. Put one on your middle finger. This is your middle finger. You put one on your middle finger. You take your index finger, that one that I'm moving, this one that I'm moving, you bring it here, and then you hold it with your thumb, and then you just, if you want to start that way, you can hold it, two of them, and then you take your middle finger and put it, keep it steady below there again. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can hold it like this. You can put your thumb, you can put your index finger, you hold it, and then you put your thumb, you rest it, I'm sorry, not your thumb, but your middle finger, you rest it on there, so that will always be steady whenever you are writing. So this is our lesson for today, guys. This is Miss Addy's class. I hope you had fun. I hope you have your, if you don't have it, have mom and dad get you your little notebook, lined notebook. If not your lined notebook, you can use your dry erase board and your dry erase markers. These will really, I probably will even put the link on on there, so you can probably, if your parents want to get them, they can get them for you. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye bye.